Daniel 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the prophets, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basest of men.
So God ministered to me, there are people in the corridors of power who are trying to cancel Christmas.
The eyes to the right, 369. The nose to the left, 126. So the ayes have it, unlock.
On the 5th of December, 2021, in a Sunday service broadcast live on the Good News World TV networks and social media platforms, Prophet Uebert Angel declared the word of the Lord concerning Christmas. The prophet warned the church of the intentions of people in power to cancel Christmas. Watch what he said.
So God ministered to me, there are people in the corridors of power who are still determined to put you in bondage. So every minute when people are excited that it's finally over, you come up with another problem. So it's consistently happening. They say it's about to finish. We have now gotten everything contained. Before you know it, they say, oh, there is another thing that just coming. And the reality is that while you don't see it, and while Africa might be blind to it, while America might be blind to it, Europe might be blind to it, there are people who are trying to cancel Christmas. And they are not trying to cancel it this year, they are trying to cancel it forever. There are powers that be, people that control this world, that will make it difficult for you to move from one location to the other, to produce finances from one level of stratification to another.
9 days later, this was followed by the UK Parliament voting for the introduction of tighter restrictions just before Christmas. These restrictions threaten the livelihood and existence of many businesses that rely on freedom of movement, especially during the Christmas period, as echoed by some members of Parliament.
The eyes to the right, 369. The nose to the left, 126. So the ayes have it, unlock.
There are people in the corridors of power who are trying to cancel Christmas.
And if Christmas needs to be cancelled, that could have real implications for the government. To cancel Christmas once is unfortunate. To cancel Christmas twice could be seen as carelessness.
There are powers that be, people that control this world, that will make it difficult for you to move from one location to the other, to produce finances from one level of stratification to another.
And let hospitality be just collateral damage. Let them endure the deluge of cancellations now affecting that industry in what should be its most productive time. That's the situation that we have delivered. The government, having administered this ministry of fear, is absolutely complicit with its officials and its organisations.
Remote working returned to England, as did hardship for the many industries that rely on commuters and their cash.
Worried? Yeah, of course I am. Of course I am. With Christmas coming up like in less than 2 weeks, I'm very worried.
If it carries on, I'll give that key back to the landlord. Because to be honest, I don't want to spend my life being stressed. His head puts so much stress, mental, physical. You know, you don't know, you can't plan anything because you don't know from one day to the next what's going to happen, what Mr. Boris Johnson is going to say. You know, they're playing with people's life, effectively.
Disclaimer. It should be noted that the prophetic only speaks what it hears and confirms the decree of God, and sometimes goes against the will of the people. The prophet is simply a vessel, not the originator of the message.